Welcome back to the Chillin the Party podcast. I'm your host, ClarksAndRec, and today we have a very special episode. We have special guest from Get WREKD, Mr. Austin himself, aka Ace.
Hey,
welcome to the party.
How's it going?
What's good? What's good?
How's it going?
Man, happy to be here. Happy to reach out, man. That's
Very
it.
happy we can get this one. And then quickly, too, this was like same week, just like, hey, when are you free? Free Saturday? Let's do it. What's wrong?
Let's get it.
It's like the most seamless like scheduling maybe ever.
Bro,
Nightmare.
scheduling, we all know.
Scheduling's just hard with adults in general, man. Like everybody's got stuff. It's all types of stuff. But
life is life.
We're going to get into a bunch of questions. We're going to get everybody's intros real quick, and then we have a whole bunch of stuff planned. It should be a really good conversation, so you guys hang out after these intros, and we'll get right into it. So joining us today, myself, ClarksAndRec, we got Brother Al, a.k.a. the Axeman, and then, like I said in the intro, we got Austin, a.k.a. Ace. So why don't you tell us pretty much a little bit about Get WREKD, about you specifically, about the Straw Hat Boys. I want to hear about all of it.
Yeah. All right. So, so initially, I rap. That's my part. Like I have two jobs basically. I rap and I teach sixth grade math. And kind of
God bless, bro. God bless.
It's the job is a doozy. I'm not gonna lie, but no, like in the content that is around the type of stuff that I rap about. I like to reference anime and just nerd culture in general, and I have, and the other person that's in the Straw Hat Boys, Grind Time, he's kind of the same way. We're big anime nerds, and we also were like, we've talked about wanting to play D&D quite a bit, and eventually we just kind of pulled the trigger, I think like 3 years ago, and played our first campaign. Grind Time, Scoots, the person that plays Donna, is he was the DM at the time, so we played a few campaigns and then just kind of been playing on and off. Well, not even on and off, just kind of consistently, but like different campaigns every season.
Yeah, of course. So you guys started as just the Straw Hat Boys, because what came first? The music came first, and then it went from music to D&D, and then, because I also know you guys do music reviews, and then
so if it was music first, and it was just me in music, and I met Grind Time in high school because I was the section leader on the drum line, and he was one of the people.
All right, inclined over here.
Freshman, he was one that was under me, so we kind of kept in touch because we also went to the same college. I was rapping, and he ended up being my manager for a little bit, and
nice.
I just found out that he could rap, and so we were like, well, why don't we just kind of make a duo, and instead of you being my manager, we'll just both rap on the same song. And so we did that for a little bit, and then that kind of, like I said, then added the D&D stuff added on after that, and then the music reviews. That's kind of my own thing. And actually, what's funny is I wanted to kind of just focus on one thing. I just realized that I wanted to start doing this. So I literally today deleted all of the music reviews off of that channel. Like I completely took it off. So it's just D&D on the Get WREKD page right now.
Okay, that must have been recent because I was on there this morning.
Yeah.
Literally like 2 hours ago. I did it.
Working.
Oh man, I'm talking about ancient history then. My bad.
Man.
For anybody that's new to the Straw Hat Boys, what would you say is, I don't want to say like magnum opus, but like, where do you, like, if you had to give 3 songs for somebody to start with just to get the general tone, I can give you one right now, because I think one of the more recent ones you guys did, I think it's called Lefts and Rights. It's the one for Windbreakers. That one's a certified slap, dude. That's just hard. That one's
I'm gonna have to make sure to tell Grind Time that, because that's his song. He was like, I got the song that I've been working on for a while. I just need a verse from you. So I was like, all right. So yeah, I'll make sure to tell him that.
That one reminded me of like kind of like that like grungy kind of like Flatbush Zombies sound, and I was like, this is a vibe. This is a vibe.
Absolutely.
Let me go. I'm gonna have to go through some of the songs.
You're fine.
All right. I feel it.
So, and the thing too is, like, I recently, Grind Time has kind of been focusing on like the kind of more of the background kind of stuff with the page. And so he's not on as many songs as he used to be. Like I have a lot more solo songs recently, but I would say probably magnum opus.
I gotta think about this, bro.
I really like my solo leveling songs. My solo leveling songs. Yeah, no, like really.
There it is, yeah.
So Level Up, my Sung Jin Woo song, I really like that song. And probably more recently, Bounty, a Luffy song, and probably my Madara song, To the Max. Yeah, I would say those. So it's a
pick. I like it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little bit biased because you got your Itachi song up there, bro. We. You know.
I do like that song a lot too. Like the it's funny, like, because people like they don't know like sometimes the process of making a song is like there's just a lot that goes into it. The raw version of that song is like it's not that good. And so I was driving around. I was like, wait, I need to go back and I just need to yell after every single like word that I'm saying or after every bar that I'm saying, and it literally changed the song completely. Like if you go back and you listen, like there's a high pitched like ad lib basically in the background that wasn't in the original song. And it like literally changed everything.
Talent, like it takes a lot. It honestly takes a lot because so my little brother, he does beats and stuff, and it's just like, yo, you gotta like tailor this for who's gonna be like on it. And so the fact that you're like, you heard it, you went through it, and you're like, nah, let me go back and I can fix this. It's gonna sound better this way, and it hits, bro. So I'm with you. Like,
also, who edits the music videos?
Okay, so it used to be me, but for the past, I think like year, so while I was doing my music reviews, I stumbled upon some Brazilian artists that kind of do the same thing I'm doing, where like they reference anime characters. Yeah,
but the jump cuts and like the transitions.
Their
with the lyrics
AMVs though are insane. Like they're incredible. And so I was like, I need that. Like I can't be doing this anymore.
I need that.
I am going to outsource and get one of those guys. So I found one of them, and I've just been using him ever since. It's his name is Henry, and he is amazing. Like
shout out to Henry.
Yeah, shout out to Henry.
No, Henry gets busy. Henry
He's
gets
great. Yeah,
busy.
Man,
eyes were glued to the screen. I was like,
he was like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Is this?
It definitely makes like the audio part. That's all I got to worry about. But he kind of brings it to life, obviously, and makes it even better in my opinion. So,
it brings the whole package like fully together, because then you also get like the audio and the visuals, so that just locks you in.
Yeah,
and having two people be able to come together with like the same idea or at least similar things to keep it flowing, chef's kiss. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
So we've talked about like the Straw Hat Boys, how that got together. But what about the other half, Get WREKD?
Okay, so obviously, we have so me and Grind Time, but then we brought in, I mean, pretty much most of my friend group were all kind of, I mean, obviously we're all friends, so we're all into the same things. And so Grind Time's friend had been wanting to play D&D for a while, so we brought him in. That's the guy that plays Wilfred JJ. And then my little brother, Jonathan, that plays Elasmo. He is even more into anime than me and is all about D&D. Like, we're talking about D&D in our chat right now. We're like, we'll just come up with different builds. And I'll be like, yo, I came up with this build right now. I'm like, you should check this out. So yeah, he's super into it. And then Caldor, that's my, he's another coworker, but I've known him since college as well. And he was super new to D&D last year and ended up kind of falling in love with it. So yeah. And then as far as the DM is concerned, so I was the DM in our last campaign, but then it's kind of a long story. So I was the DM in our last campaign, and I ended up randomly wanting to write a book. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I really need to write this book. Like I've been on and off thinking about this story for a while, and I just need to do this. And so we're going to have to take a break because I tried to do them both at the same time, DMing and
nightmare.
Because it's just like creatively, like I don't know, I was just spreading myself really thin, not even from a workload perspective, but just like literally like, I guess, creating these two different worlds. It was just a lot to manage.
Two places at once.
Yeah.
For sure.
And so, And so I put it on hold, and I worked on the book pretty much. I finished it now, but when it was winding down, I was in the final parts of the final chapters. I was like, man, I really want to start playing D&D again, but I don't know if I can still, because the book is going to be a 3-part book. So I was like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. So I know, and then my coworker she kept asking, like, yo, when are you gonna let me play D&D with y'all? When are you gonna let me play D&D on? And I was like, I mean, hey, now there's an opportunity, but we're gonna need you to DM.
He said, Birdman hand rub. All right, you were trying to DM.
Let me tell you, me and your coworker have a lot in common, because that is how they got me. I was like, I don't know about like D&D, like. Well, I kind of want to play, like, all the coworkers I was cool with at work were playing, and I was like, well, I was like, if that's where the hangout is, that's where the hangout is.
Yeah.
And I got to be a player twice before they hit me with a little, well, you understand the game a lot better if you learn how to be a DM, and then you know all the rules kind of, and then like you like storytelling, so like maybe like you craft your own stories.
Hold on. I'm going to pause him right here. His storytelling, I don't know who hurt you, Clark. But it wasn't us. It wasn't us, bro.
No, I hurt you. Nobody hurt me.
Exactly.
I'm good.
Nobody gets blinked by old blue.
Like to kind of move from DM to kind of co-DM rules lawyer for this new campaign that you guys are going through right now? Because it seems like it's like a DM and then it's like B Mike or like DMA.
Yeah. So the problem with me is, and I understand this. I can be difficult to work with because, like,
oh boy,
I'm like, I won't even say I'm type A, but just like with the shit that I'm passionate about, like it has to be right. Like it has to be right, and especially like once money starts coming in, like this is a job. So like,
no, 100%,
it has to be good. And so I was like, all right, well, Bree's gonna be the DM, and eventually she's gonna be. I mean, she's out of the gate. She was really good, but I'm gonna, because her experience with D&D was mostly Baldur's Gate. So I was like, all right, if I can be the rules lawyer and just kind of push people in the right direction as far as the rules are concerned. And she's got the story. She's been fantastic with it. And I mean, like, I feel like over time I've been less and less lawyering, minus 2 episodes ago where I found out that Caldwell was giving himself magic items every time he leveled up, which is fucking ridiculous. But
that's dirty.
Like, I was like, dude, there's no way that you didn't know that you can't do that. There's no way.
No. He was trying to take advantage.
He definitely was. I was like, there's no fucking way.
I do have like a kind of like a DM to DM question, or kind of like behind the curtain type question of like the choice to go virtual tabletop instead of theater of the mind. Was that because you wanted that visual component, or was it because it's easier for your table to like visualize it with the actual virtual tabletop, or is it just something that you guys are always doing?
Yeah. You do theater of the mind, right?
Yeah. I do theater. Yeah. I do theater of the mind because I can't draw a map. I refuse to draw a map. Also, if the map is there, I can't make it up.
That's fair. Yeah, it's even right there. You can't make it up. Literally,
that's it.
Literally can't do it. For me, it was more so like, I mean, I just had to go. A lot of times I would make like the scene or the story in my head, and then I would honestly just go and find a map online. And the good thing about Above VTT, it's an extension on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
They have made they have maps for you. There's like 300 of them. So sometimes I would be like, all right, well, I just need to be in forest, so let's just pick a forest one that they gave us. Or we're in a town. I found a town.
Yeah, of course.
But it is honestly more. It makes things difficult when I want to make something specific, and I can't because I can't draw a map. That shit is hard. I tried it. It's very difficult.
Because I do some rounding every now and then where they're just like, does this hit if I use this? And I'm just like, 10 feet room. I told you earlier that the room was 50 feet, but now it's 40 feet because I forgot I told you 50 feet.
Yeah.
You know, and it's always in their favor, and it's always to my detriment because I never like. I'm always a yes and. I'm a very yes and DM especially because of the nature of what we do as content creators. Where like at a home table, I feel like you can get a couple no's off, and everybody can roll through it. But like with the content creation part of it, if they come up with this really cool thing where it's like, I want to run up the wall, do a backflip, throw a throwing knife, fucking land on the ground in a smoke screen, and then piece the fuck out. I'm just like, that's 5 actions.
Yeah.
It's going to take you 2 turns. Maybe the flips narrative, the knife throw is 1 action, and then bonus action, Misty Step. We're good. We did it. We got here.
We
made it. We made it somehow. Jeez. Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
So how does, do you like write out like, so when you are creating scenes and you don't have a visual of it, do you like write out the descriptions of it so you can remember?
I have
great
a
question.
Very interesting connection with this. I want to say it's because I was an only child and you spend a lot of time with your action figures painting these scenes in your own brain, but that would just, I don't know. It's one of those things where whenever I plan out my sessions and I'm trying to do more relinquishing of control because I feel like I don't want to put the guardrails on too tight because then that turns the uppercase R in RPG into a lowercase r. So
you gotta get that role.
I like
play,
that. I like
man.
that. Okay. Yeah.
So I've done this thing where I create, like in the most recent one of our campaign, like we actually just finished recording the final episode. I created a whole city, just kind of like a blueprint, but I didn't make a map. I just made big circle, 5 little circles.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
And I was like, points of interest, story motes that are there, and then I just did a little bit of connective tissue of like, it's kind of like a trap door. It's like if they go this way and they meet this NPC, it'll be trap door. They'll go to this place first. They're going to hit all 5 points of interest eventually, but the order in which they hit them
maybe we'll
is
hit
a
those
little
points of
bit
interest.
different. Maybe.
I'm telling you.
If Terry has his way, you'll hit 2.5.
My God, the side track. You want to do all the side missions? Hey, I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Oh man,
for sure.
I kind of create. Well, I do a lot of stealing. Like stealing's a bad word, but like one example is we did this whole like vampire club scene, and I'm like, that's Blade.
That is Blade. Yeah,
that's Blade.
we know.
But when we did the vampire club scene, I was like, I don't want to take 1 for 1 because then it isn't ours. So what I did was, I was like, vampire club scene is cool, but how do I make this a mechanic? So they ended up getting captured at the club, and instead of just the roof being sprinklers, the roof was transparent glass. And there was a gladiator pit above the dance floor, and that's what was creating the blood rain is from the gladiator pit.
Okay. Damn, that's sick. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
that was a great time. I just want to say it was a great time. I got a lot of souls out of that.
But from a mechanic standpoint, that's 2 empty rooms.
Yeah.
So I just have to get the room size and then just throw some NPCs scattered about wherever it feels narratively appropriate. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So I cheat.
I mean, I've learned it within DMing and now, writing a book that, I mean, it's super difficult to just make something completely original. In fact, nothing is original at this point because, like, there's
so much stuff.
There's so much stuff.
Everything is taken from something else, and not really even taken. I like to think it's like influenced. Right.
There we go. That's a great word. I think that's the best word. Stealing is not the thing. It's
no,
definitely influence.
Yeah. I just like my Eddie Guerrero, I lie, I cheat, I steal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that brings me into my next question. As a DM, as a content creator, like, where do you go for inspiration for either your campaigns, your characters? You can go into music if you want to, but the music, it is on the thumbnail. So like that's
So for the DMing and really everything D&D related, it's a lot of it is anime. I'm like, okay, what's the closest thing, like for Rinyu? I looked at a lot of like just random anime fight scenes to try to figure out like how I wanted him to fight and how I wanted him to kind of carry himself. And because of the fact that he's Element Monk, I obviously was super influenced by Avatar. Specifically Zuko. Zuko's my favorite character. And I wanted him to be like Zuko. Zuko's my guy. I'm all for like the redemption stories. Like Vegeta is my favorite character in any
There's
form
a
of
trend
fiction.
here.
Man, wait a
like ever. Vegeta is my guy. That's my guy. I'm a stan. I am a stan for Vegeta.
So hold up. Let me guess. For Naruto, it's Sasuke.
It is. I'm not even gonna lie.
Man.
I'm not even gonna lie to him. It really is Sasuke. Sasuke is my favorite character on Naruto.
Man.
Y'all asked me who hurt me. Who hurt you?
Nah,
I don't know
bro.
what it is. I don't know why. Just the redemption stories just get me. Like I don't know what it is.
Man.
No, those are multi-layered, complicated haters. That's what they are.
Yeah.
Multi-layered, complicated haters.
haters.
Yeah, and sometimes they're justified in hate. So.
Oh, of course. Nah, Vegeta be getting his shit off.
Vegeta, 100%.
Yeah.
Man.
So heavily anime, and like I watch different D&D podcasts. Like Rustage is another. He's a rapper too, but he has a really funny D&D podcast that I'll watch just for like to get to the role play parts of it.
What's the name of it?
It's so he has one that's One Piece D&D, and then another that just finished. That's a Isekai D&D. They're both really good. Actually, I like
that.
Isekai.
And Isekai D&D just blends together so well. That is an Isekai is D&D.
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah. So I'll watch those, and they're really good. And just the way that he sets up the role playing parts are like top notch. Like I think he's actually he can compete. I think with some of like Dimension 20 and Critical Role.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Love the game.
100%. 100%. No, I just kind of the Vegeta thing is really throwing me off right now. This man's a certified hater.
That's all right though.
And it's funny though because none of my characters actually like personality wise are like that. Like I don't know why. I think it is actually, and I realized this from DMing and from writing a book, that writing a super heroic and like goody two shoes type character is actually more difficult because of the fact that like the world is fucked up. So like to stay like lawfully good. Like just staying a good person is difficult.
Just like pure of heart, like Goku. I want to fucking I want to help everybody and whoop ass, but I have to whoop ass within the confines of being a good person. Like
you're even like if you guys watch the Demon Slayer, like Tanjiro's a really nice person. How are you this nice with all of this fucked up shit happening to you? Like
man,
it is that thing of like how do you stay a good person when the literal world has legit taken everything but your sister and is actively trying to take her too.
Yeah. So I find that type of shit interesting too, as far as the characters I make. But when I'm watching a show, I'm all about the person that used to be. Those usually are my favorite characters to watch. Yeah.
Oh man. I don't know, because I really bounce in between two different types. It's always like super angry, super serious, like, hey, I'm really just here to fucking kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of fucking bubble gum.
I'm all out, boy.
Or
that
it's
character
just
type is cool too, though. I like those types of characters too.
Or it's just straight comic relief. Like it's just one of those. Like I've never been able to blend the two very well. Like it's that multi-layered thing. Well, I don't only get to be a player that often, but whenever I make my NPCs, it's a lot easier. I'm just like, this person's this person's this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know this. When he's talking about getting to that action, this man made a character in our first campaign that we didn't get to record. And he literally said, "You gonna catch this rifle." Everybody was just like, huh? Done. I was like, y'all can fight him if you want to. Y'all can fight him if you want to. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that, bro. So for sure, playing that multi-layered character is hard. And I think that's, especially right now with the character that I'm playing in our Dungeons and Do-Rags, it is a descent story for my character. And
it really is, especially after the last one.
Man, it's so interesting because normally for myself, I always try to play like, what's the best support role I could play, but ends up being like, oh, hey, you're supporting everybody, so go to the front, come on. And I'm just like, please roleplay, please. Like, come on, roleplay with me so I can, man. And so once you find that though, it's like a lot easier to like, okay, this is how I'm going to navigate now. So
well, you can.
What classes?
My character right now is a Warlock Artificer.
Warlock Artificer, dang, that's kind of sick. No, that's sick. Okay.
Listen, and he does work. He does work, but it depends on a lot of the stuff going on around him. But the initial character with our group was just a straight up cleric, and that one I had to strictly play like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm not veering off of this.
You were the only good character going through hell. Like I don't know if you have this same problem that we do of like, we ran a campaign first as a group just to make sure synergy's good, everybody's like knows how to play. So we ran through a campaign and didn't record it. After we ran through that campaign, now all of a sudden everybody wants to record these because that one was so much fun.
It's a great time. It's a great
time. And they
keep
referencing the one that wasn't recorded.
I see. Yeah.
Oh, man.
And like as a DM, one part of me is like, man, I'm really glad that stuck with them so far. But as a content creator, I'm like, stop talking about the shit. Ain't nobody saw it.
Yeah. Nobody saw it. Yeah, that's the other thing too. For like the D&B type thing, like that really is my big role, I guess, in Get WREKD now at this point, is like making sure that PR, I guess, if anything, to make sure that everything makes sense to the audience, right? Because I'm technically the only person in the group that like has a presence like online, so like we got to do this way, just to make sure that visually or from a entertainment standpoint that it makes sense.
Of course, you're like you're the host of it. You're like the curator. You're the one that's like ensuring the quality. Of course.
Yeah.
I wrote down something because I was going through checking out the current campaign and then looking at like some of the other ones, and it was at Nerdcore, the first episode. The crash out with the echo on was so goddamn funny, and it's in like the first 5 minutes where Vance has like this like the studio level echo on, and he's just like, yo, quit fucking coughing into goddamn.
Bro. Oh, getting everybody's mics and everything, the volume right, and hey, here's echo cancellation right there in the corner. Just press that real quick.
And the thing is, like, when it's live, I don't actually. That is one thing. I'm not good at like doing levels, and so like if it's not good from the jump, I'm not gonna catch it. Like
that's why I can't do it. That's why I can't do it. Going live scares me for 2 reasons.
We have a Terry.
One, I can't pause. Like I get like going live, I can't be like, hey, time out. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And two, just like if something cuts out, it kind of like messes up the story. Like people drop in and out of calls like because of like internet, or like if my daughter runs by crying, or like I can't, like there's all these uncontrolled things, and it's all live. And like I do a lot of post-production. I do music, I do sound effects, I do like the visual overlays a little bit on the background. So like I'm trying to get it as close to it as it is in my head for the screen. And every time I see somebody DMing live, I'm just like, oh my God, you're so brave.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
No, almost every time that I've done it where we've done live, where we've gone live, it's been there's been some kind of disaster. Like it's unavoidable disasters.
It's
almost
not a matter
every
of
single time.
If it's going to happen, is when. It's definitely when is it going to happen.
Yeah, so I definitely agree that it's just. It's definitely not. I don't think it's easier to do like a post production type thing, but the quality ends up being better because you can fix up any of the
It's the
random
time, though.
things.
It's the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
These things take me like 2-3 weeks, and sometimes we'll get like a batch recording where we'll record like one weekend after another, so like we can like kind of like line them up closer.
Yeah.
But like, it's the timing that it takes for the post-production, because we've thought about going live and doing them live, but we also have Lightning Brown, aka Terry,
Oh
and
my gosh.
he just be saying
Yep.
shit.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
he be fucking wildin', bro. Like, it is.
100%.
And sometimes
They're like,
I keep
bruh.
90% of it. 90% of it I can keep. There's 10% where like I kind of show it to him after, and I'm just like, "You want this out here?" It's like,
Do you want this to be your name, bro?
I'm like, "That's your face."
Yeah, there was time in the in 2 campaigns ago, one where Scoots was the DM. Yeah, there was like, and this was in the beginning of a lot of us like starting to kind of do these more publicly, and I definitely had to like cut out some things that like some people were saying, just like, and it was like on the line, like maybe we're good, but I didn't even want to take that chance. So I'm like, all right, we're just gonna cut out this entire part completely. But if it was live, that would have been an issue.
It's the ground beef rule, dude. It's the 90-10. It's
10. We need to get to the first 10 minutes, please, before, like, bro, we're not even 10 minutes in. We got to restart this. Like, okay. So, definitely felt. Man.
I guess the only thing that we haven't covered so far is kind of like the why of it all. Like, what made you guys jump into the kind of like actual play space? From like a table game to like, hey, let's bring this table to like a broader audience.
Yeah. So I played D&D 4th edition. I'm pretty sure back when I was in college. I played a couple sessions then. This is a really long time ago. Aging myself. This was like in like 2012. And it was, and obviously we just kind of did it in our room, and it was fun. But I knew that once I got back into it again, that I kind of wanted it to be public for a multitude of reasons. One, it's obviously I was already a content creator, so it's just more content to be able to put out. But also the fact that, and I'm sure that all of us here can relate or understand that, like, there's not a whole lot of. We were talking about this before Clark came on, that there's not a whole lot of Black creators in this space, and I think that it's important to have that. I mean, if you have the means, I think, to be able to show what it is that you're doing publicly, I think that you should do it and not for yourself. I think for just like the little Black boys and the little Black girls out there that are that don't have a whole lot of representation in this space, but what to play.
Absolutely.
I think that type of shit is important. And not even just for D&D. I think it's also for like just nerd culture in general. Like, we need
100%. 100%.
Yeah,
we need representation. You want to.
No, I couldn't agree more. Like, it's really hard when you think about it, because when you think of when we were growing up, when we think of D&D, you think of like group of white kids in somebody's basement,
literally,
and like with like the weird kind of like fake British accents talking about medieval times and shit. But like, it's not. I feel like whenever we come into these spaces, we bring our own stories, we bring our own like experiences, and it's also like, to me, audibly, it just sounds better. Like, I don't know how many times I have to hear the same like British Scottish accent with a medieval times kind of like fantasy spin on it. Like can we get some other shit?
And I think just like, and culturally, obviously, you're also going to get this, like, it's a different type of humor, obviously.
Of course.
So when I was watching y'all's, I watched your guys' last episode.
Okay. Yeah.
I watched a decent amount of it, and I was in it. I was like, I understand what's going on there. I'm into this. I am locked in. This is amazing. And it's because because we share the same type of culture. We're part of the same, like, we're the same, look the same, and all that good stuff. And so it is important. What we're doing is I think very, very important for kids that are into the type, that look like us and are into the same type of things that we're into.
Yep. See, that kind of that's like the perfect segue into my question that I had, and I was like, mine was how has the D&D space been for you as a Black content creator? Like, how has that process been for you from like, yo, I got my group of friends, we're here, and now this is what we want to share with everybody. Like, how do you feel that journey has been for you?
So far it's been pretty awesome, I think. I have seen, like, from bigger content creators, like, I'm mad that I don't remember her name. I think it starts with an Mars. She does things with Critical Role and Dimension 20.
Abria? No,
I was
not
about to say not Abria, because that's we know that's like your go-to.
I'm trying to think.
I have to look it up.
It's like Mars. Yeah, that's something, I don't know, but either way, I have seen her like experience racism, like
yeah.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. And so I feel like once you get to a certain like status, looking the way that she does, you're just, there's gonna be a level of it's inevitable. But I've noticed that for me, because it's like rare to see.
yeah, definitely
Making content that it has actually helped. Like I could make the same content as a white person. I feel like it would do better, just because automatically off of TikTok, it's like, this is a black person.
Swag.
Yeah, that algorithm.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
that algorithm be working, because like I'm more likely to like leave a comment in support of another Black creator. I think that's the thing of like me just going like, oh yeah, you look like me. Fuck yeah, keep doing that shit.
Yeah,
like,
and that's like, the same thing too. I was gonna get to that too. Is like, then also the support from other Black people has been amazing. Like all the Black, like anytime I've ran into a Black person in the space, either like I'll find them or they find me. And we interact. Has always been like very welcoming, and it's been awesome. It's been awesome to experience. It's motivating for me to like keep going.
100%. That actually reminds me of a good friend of ours, good friend of the show, Classic Sam.
Yep.
If you don't know who that is, I'll connect you after. She is amazing.
Absolutely.
She is
Yeah,
amazing.
right.
Like, she's one. I have this ongoing joke where it's like, if TikTok doesn't bring me new creators, Classic Sam will, because
I'll definitely do it.
she
100%, girl.
People that are in the space, she tries to interview as many like Black and Indigenous creators in the D&D space, in like that TTRPG, or even in like just nerd culture in general. And I've done her show, and I've also done I also did a one shot for her, and I've been a player in one of her one shots. And like every time I do them, I always get like it's like the next week after, I get a couple messages, or like with the people that we're in the game with, just like, hey man, I wasn't familiar with your content before. Now I love you guys. Like, Sam put me on to you guys. You guys are amazing. Yeah. And like, that's just what she does. Like, she's just like, I want to put people on in the space. I want to talk about the creators that I enjoy watching, and kind of give my platform to give this boost to kind of like Black people in this space.
Yeah.
We could talk offline later. I'm telling you, you'd love her.
Yeah.
That'd be a dope interview.
Yeah.
So,
and that's another good thing too, is that I was just thinking about, is like, because I know I just said that, like, even though I'm kind of new to, because I've been making like live plays for years, but making actual like short form content has been, I think I've only been doing it for like a month and a half, and
killing it.
It's
absolutely, bro.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, they've been doing pretty good, but
they've been hitting.
But I think even though like I'm obviously taking advantage of the fact that I'm a unique look in this space, the foundation of support from us is important too. That if you have that base, then
take off.
And if we keep growing, then there's no telling how far we can go as a community of Black nerds, right?
So the blurs, gotta get it. Get it. All right. So based off of that, do you feel that there's been an increase in like just D&D content in general? And if you don't feel there is, what would you tell people who have the same idea, like, oh, I want to share what we're doing, even though I don't see so many people like us? What would you tell them?
Yeah. Okay. So I know quite a few people recently one of my friends who's not black, I found out plays D&D. I've known him for years, and I did not know.
That was a crazy pause in the middle. I don't want to cut you off, but like, I thought you were about to say found out recently that he wasn't black. I was like,
yeah, that's what I was like, wait a minute.
My friends are black.
I was like, damn, bro, how long did you know?
Wait a minute, what you mean?
I'll just let him say nigga this entire time. No.
No, yeah. You got it. Go ahead.
But no, I found out that he's been playing D&D, but he's not black, and so I also don't notice that like there's I don't know if I don't want to say a negative connotation, but maybe like because. And maybe this goes back to what we were just talking about, representation. That there's not a whole lot of like cool representation of black people playing D&D. That you don't see a lot of black people playing D&D. Like it's just rare. Like I don't know. Like minus online in my like super close friends that I play with right now, I don't know any black people that play D&D.
I can only name 4, and it's like the same 4, and it's the same 4 that everybody knows. The black dude from Baldur's Gate. The voice actor, P.J. Walters, because he does a bunch of stuff for the official DM page, Abria Ironguard, and now the 4th one escapes me.
It's a rarity for sure. So
yeah, and that's online, and I'm talking about in real life. Like
in real life,
I just don't see it, and I think that also is just that all circles back to the fact that the ones that are doing it, we got to stay consistent with putting out content and stuff. So it's that people that are like us can know that I can do this too. It's not just I don't know. There's people like me that are doing this and they're thriving. And a good example of this actually is maybe not. It's not D&D, but it's just nerd culture in general. Do you guys watch RDC World?
Of course.
We were at DreamCon.
Okay.
We were at DreamCon.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. So I feel like I did a video of this on my music and anime page. Like we talked about this. I think Mark is an underrated influence when it comes to like anime becoming cool. Like especially within black, just minorities just in general. Like he was one of the first people that was online like making content about it and made it cool. And the same thing could happen with D&D if
there's enough. Yeah, for sure. I definitely like, bro, watching Anime House and then like video game house. Like, come on, man.
What do you think that is though? Like, it's a little. I guess the internet really spread a lot more influence because it gave people these spaces to talk about the things that they enjoy. But besides that, like, what do you think it is where we were just like, oh, that's not an us thing. Besides like representation, because I remember like growing up, it was like it was a really weird line. Where it was like sports are cool, rap's cool, fashion's cool, but we are drawing the fucking line when it comes to anime. I'm just like, whoa,
we ain't no nerds.
And then it's
specific,
And then it's stretched like anime's cool now. It's like, but D&D's not cool yet. But now Baldur's Gate comes out and everybody's like, well, this D&D shit's pretty cool. But like,
maybe the D&D shit might actually be kind of sick. Yeah. Okay, so I was gonna test the water, see how old y'all were. I mean, I know that you said the Eddie Guerrero thing, so that aged you. I knew we were probably in high school at the same time. So
close.
I'm a '90s baby. So
1990.
Late.
Yeah, same.
Late. Late.
Birthday just passed, bro.
Like,
so
like 90, like 28.
Oh,
I'm the youngest one in the group. Like it's not even close.
Yeah, I just turned 35, so I'm right there.
I turned 35 in November, so yeah. All right, so
there we go.
But with that being said, so that like in high school,
bro,
middle school was not cool.
Shoved in the lockers, getting shoved in the lockers because you watch Dragon Ball Z. What is that shirt that you're wearing? What, bro? Come on,
like
now.
You can talk about Modern Warfare 2, but if you come in this bitch talking about Skyrim, we are shunning you. Like it's like one of those things.
Exactly. And I don't know what it is.
Get away from me.
Yeah, I don't know what like shifted. I mean, I feel like the moment that like MHA came out and then RDC was kind of making content during that time. That's why I give them credit. I do give them credit for
100%. 100%.
And then and the thing that with teaching, I've noticed that like the kids now, if you're not in anime, you're weird. Like
you're the weird one now.
Yeah, you're the weird
one.
If you don't watch anime, which is so insane to me.
If only they knew.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Like I had to crawl and bleed and cry for y'all to thrive. Like you guys don't understand,
bro.
You don't even remember Toonami.
Yeah,
you don't remember waking up in the middle of the night hearing that Inuyasha intro. You don't know what it was like.
They don't know what I had to struggle for them to get to where they are right now.
We had to wait until King of the Hill and Family Guy and all those weird ass fucking Squidbilly shows came on just to get to Cowboy Bebop.
Oh man, Cowboy Bebop, freaking Ronin Warriors, all of that, bro. Like, come on, man. And I honestly, you know what? I think because so many people were in the DBZ for forever, it was like, Dragon Ball Z coming on. Like, I ain't gonna tell people I'm watching it outside, but I'm gonna be in my room trying to go Super Saiyans.
That was the line, though. It was always like there was always like one or two things that was always the exception. It's like, nah, I don't watch that anime shit. But you watch Dragon Ball Z though? That shit caught fire. It's like, what do you mean?
There it is. Like,
that was the only one you could get away with, pretty much. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we definitely that was yeah. Go ahead, Clark. Go ahead.
No, because another content creator I watch, the Black Hokage, he made a really fucking good point because he was playing 2K and he was talking about like making his 2K character. I don't know if you guys have ever used a 2K character creator. Your stats will determine the skills that you get and your medals that you get. So he was going through it and he had to like adjust the height and he had to adjust the weight in order to get what he wanted and like the wingspan and all this other shit. And there was a point where he just looked at the screen and he was like, "This shit is a fucking RPG. Y'all basketball motherfuckers some nerds."
It literally is, bro.
It is though. It turned into an RPG.
It's an RPG.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It is.
Yep. That's a whole ass RPG
That's
game.
So real.
It's a 2K is an RPG, and you just can't argue
with, like,
that.
With Madden and NCAA also, like, it's the same. Like, oh, hey, what's going to be my role for this? All right, this is what I want to do for my team. This is going to be the type of running back I am. This is the type of quarterback. This type of wide receiver or defensive end or whatever. Like, you definitely, like, hey, this is how I'm going to play this out. And now it's like they added in, like, oh yeah, there's NIL deals. Here's your sponsorships. Here's all this. How are you going to relate to the people around? You are 100% role playing. Yeah, 100% role playing.
It's just one of those things where they don't see the dice. It's one of those things where, like, RNGs, like you like Skyrim, you just put a pair of dice in your hand. There you go. Like it's the same thing. It's like you just don't see it, and then now I think people are starting to see the comparisons when it comes to a lot of video games, a lot of other content, and especially with like Dimension 20 selling out Madison Square Garden. Like it's there. It's there. Everyone is more aware of it now than it ever has been.
Ever. Yeah.
T-Pain did a Toys for Tots campaign, like for donations and stuff, and he was a bard. And I was like, this is one of the greatest things ever because T-Pain is a perfect person for that, I think.
T-Pain did
with Lou Wilson
episode? Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes.
It was,
I didn't know this.
Toys for Tots, the D&D one shot. And I think
that's sick.
I can't remember who the DM was, but it had like Lou Wilson, T-Pain. It was a stacked cast. It was funny. Good. It was good.
It was like literally I'm at work and they're trying to get me to do stuff. I'm like, man, I'm trying to watch this. Leave me alone.
Dang, I know that. He played a bard. That's so sick. That is sick,
dude. And he was completely himself as a bard, and it's like. T-Pain is doing what I think Snoop did, where Snoop is just like, oh yeah, let me go on this random side quest of life right now. I got Skechers, I got this other stuff. I'm out here with Martha Stewart. T-Pain is like, yeah. I'm in the cars, I'm in the D&D. Y'all know I do music. Come on, let's go. So
he's hitting all his side quests, dude. All the main quests are done. He's in side quests now. Yeah. Like him and Childish Gambino are just straight in side quest territory.
Yeah, basically.
The Donald Glover for sure.
Donald Glover. He was like, let me just go win an Oscar real quick. I'll be back.
Real quick. Like, I'll be back.
Yeah.
So then here we go. Since we're talking about this and like how we grew up with like anime and such, I'm gonna give you a 2-part question then. So, oh man, maybe a 3-part. I want your top 3 anime, your favorite characters from anime, and then your personally favorite created characters for D&D.
Oh,
that's 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, so animes. So I am aware now that
You got it. There's no, we listen and we don't judge. How about that?
Who said that?
There's a lot of people that are gonna, there's a lot of people that are going to agree with the fact that I have to put Dragon Ball Z in my top 3, even though I know that like story wise, now that I am like making content off of with anime, like in my like. I know that the story behind Dragon Ball Z is not very good, but it's just the nostalgia behind it. I grew up on it. I have a tattoo of like it's my childhood. Like it has to be in my top 3.
Absolutely.
And even if whenever it comes on, I don't care. Like it could be just complete ass. I'm gonna watch it because the little kid in me, like it's just I just have to watch Dragon Ball.
You still trying to go Super Saiyan, bro? What are you talking about? All of us still trying to go Super Saiyan.
And then One Piece. Off of quality, I actually think One Piece is legitimately the best anime ever created.
There it is.
So good.
No judgment, Clark. Don't judge him.
Wait, you guys judge it? You don't like One Piece? No, that's crazy.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
It's not.
Hold on.
Not liking One Piece is crazy.
Hold on.
Ooh.
I said we not judging.
My bad. I saw it. No, that's on me. This is on me. This is my fault. This is my fault.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I was like, all right, cool. One Piece is up to 1,000 episodes. Let me give it a watch. I got to episode 135 and I was just like, all right, I'm not feeling this at this point. I'm 135 episodes in, and if I'm not feeling you after 135 episodes, I think I'm just like, and everybody's like, just time skip, and I'm just like, yeah, but I actually like when they were in Alabaster, the desert. I was like, that to me, I was like, this is great. And everybody's like, that sucks. And I'm just like,
I'm going to do some quick math. You said 135 times about 20 minutes, 18 minutes if you skip.
And here we go. I'm going to make this a thing. I watch.
Who gives something that they're not sure about 2,430 minutes?
It is
that's why I said.
It is that. Look, it is valid. If you've watched that series, are sometimes not that long, so I can't be mad. But I will say this. A lot of people, when they start watching anime or when they start watching One Piece, like they start judging, like because of what they're used to right now. I mean, look, we have Jujutsu Kaisen, we have Demon Slayer, we have like incredible looking anime right now. You gotta give One Piece grace up until like episode 600. If I'm going to be honest,
I can give it a classic. I can give a classic. Like it gets its classic leeway.
Yes, listen, I didn't say it's not good. I just said it's not for me. That's all I'm saying. It's not for me. Like he said, 135 episodes in, and I'm just like, all right. It started to feel like more of a chore for me to continue watching. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, at that point,
so we got Dragon Ball Z, One Piece. What's your next one?
And then I really like Jujutsu Kaisen right now, just because of the fights. I just like turn my brain off and just watch some fights. But
we're not gonna jump you.
They be jump. It's jump Jujutsu Kaisen. That's all they do. All the fights are ones. All of them. We ain't doing ones out here.
No,
you'll catch multiple hands times 3.
No, you want to fight? Hey, listen, you don't want to fight Gojo. You want to fight us.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you want to fight us. We ain't gonna do a Gojo.
You might as well go through all of us and then take a break before you go to him.
Yeah.
It's not.
But right, so story wise though, I might have to put Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh yes, finally we found a point of agreement.
It's so fucking good.
That's why I have shoulder armor. Come on, man. Come on.
So Roy Mustang is my guy. That's my guy, dude. That's my fucking guy. Yeah,
come
man.
On, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
Man,
so,
all right. So
it's so sweet. And then it's kind of, I would say, a toss up between Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan. Those are mine. I can't pick. With the fourth, I can't pick, but that's my top 5 for sure.
Let me
Attack on Titan is great.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Nope. Stop it. Look at me.
Let me. Yo, you almost got me with One Piece. You're not gonna give me with Attack on Titan. You're not gonna give me with Attack on Titan.
Aaron did nothing wrong.
Aaron did nothing. Okay. See, you don't even like it, and then you're saying Aaron did nothing wrong. What's funny about the Aaron thing is I caught it on like episode like 2, not episode 2, season 2. I was like, there's something off with this guy. Something's not right. There's something is off with this motherfucker, and he ended up being the villain.
I'm just gonna say this. You can't be mad at somebody if you're like, oh yeah, there are demons over there. We're gonna go kill them. And then the supposed demons come and get you. How you mad?
He killed everybody, basically. He killed everybody.
They were sending Titans to their home to kill them.
So you're saying if you were in the same position, I don't know if I want to know this.
He chose the nuclear option, is what
Aaron did
That's so crazy.
nothing wrong. I don't care what you say.
Okay.
I don't care what you say.
I will say this.
Does it make me
A
Jaegers?
crash out is valid. He had a valid reason to crash out, but I think he just kind of took it too far. That's where I'm at. But I knew it was going to happen because he's evil. Like, I knew he was evil.
If you're going to go all the way.
That's crazy. I get it. I mean, I get the message, but that's wild.
We just not half-stepping revenge over here, I guess.
Don't push people to a point where you won't be able to handle the consequences. I'm just saying. But a lot of people are like, oh yeah, this like, bro, I can't tell you how many times. So it's like we were talking about growing up. People are like, oh, you watch anime, you watch this, you watch that, and they keep on picking with somebody, picking with them. The next thing you know, that nerd come up
that can fight,
whoop on them, bro, and it's just like,
hit you with the motherfucking 16 palms.
Everybody's like, calm down. No, y'all done pushed me to this point. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you what this is about. That's what Aaron did. That's what he did.
Did
he go a little bit far?
That's where I'm at.
Did he go a little bit far? Did he go a little bit far? Yep. Do I appreciate it? Absolutely.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right. So what was that? So there was your top 5. I need your top anime characters. Give me.
Anime characters. We got Vegeta number 1. It's like number 1 and number 2 is like a massive gap. Like it's a massive gap.
All right.
It's a huge gap.
I do
infinite gap. All right.
Vegeta's my guy. And number 2, probably it's Sasuke. I know a lot of people don't like Sasuke. I get it. And honestly, I understand. Why people don't like Sasuke.
I told you there's a trend here. I said there was a trend.
I understand completely why people don't like Sasuke, but I like him. He's cool.
Hey, and man, if you want to go stand in the rain and just look up at the sky, it's okay. All right.
He's cool as fuck. I don't know. He's just fucking cool. Like I can a lot of his transgressions, a lot of things I will let slide because he's cool.
But you can't let Aaron slide. Okay.
No. I can't let Aaron slide. What Aaron did was wild.
Aaron couldn't fucking pull a Chidori. I don't know what you're saying. Like he ain't got it like that.
Vegeta, Sasuke.
Yeah, Vegeta, Sasuke. I'm a big Toto fan now. Just guys, I am a big Toto fan. I know he doesn't get a lot of screen time, which is why my choice is weird. But like,
that's a crazy pull.
It's not weird.
It's not weird. It's just something you don't think about.
Every time he shows up, it's lit as fuck. And I'm gonna be honest, like if he was in real life, we'd be best friends. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I get it.
If we were in the, you get where I'm coming from. We're into the same type of things.
He does seem like a great fucking friend. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a ride or die right there.
That's a ride or die.
That's a ride or die right there.
I feel you.
And if the moment that he asks me, what I'm saying, like at the moment he asks me, like, what type of women you into? We're gonna be good to go. So yeah, no, it's all for sure. And then probably between I like Luffy and Zoro equally, and so I would probably put them at 4 and 5.
Okay. I feel that. Now, the real one, your favorite. You know what? I want one. I want one favorite.
Okay. I can give you.
That you created for D&D.
The answer's Paladin.
It's actually not Paladin. It's actually not Paladin.
Well, I know Clark's favorite always. Clark's like, Paladin's
that's for you. You're Paladin. Okay, yeah. Paladins are fucking sick.
Smite the fuck out some shit.
Smite.
Are super sick. And the thing is, like for me, maybe it's because this was my first character where this is why this is the case. But I really like Eldritch Knight's the Eldritch Knight fighter.
Gosh,
I love. Really? Because the fighters, first of all, fighter's my favorite class. Fighter's my favorite class because it's just you're just a guy with a fucking sword. Just a guy
broken.
Yeah, and with all of like these gods and wizards and people that can like just bend reality, and I'm just gonna swing a lot. That's my job. That shit is cool to me. The thought of that is cool to me. But then also you add on magic on top of it if you're an Eldritch Knight. Oh yeah. The only thing with me with the Eldritch Knight that I don't like is the fact they don't get a lot of spell slots. But and I'm actually going to do a video that kind of, I'm coming up with a video right now of kind of a build for it that will make you be able to get more if you like kind of plan it out correctly. So that's like my favorite. That's my favorite class / subclass. But in my next campaign, I'm doing a paladin, and I'm really excited for that because
it's the best.
Yes, actually.
Look, I got.
I like the thought of like being I like being a martial character. I tried the full caster, and it's just not for me. I like to be in the action, swinging and smacking niggas in the face. I like that. I like smacking people. Yeah. I like smacking people in the face. But then I also could get spells if I'm a paladin, so that's cool. Like, yeah, I'm probably gonna have a lot of fun doing the motion.
I got a multi-class for you, brother. I do.
My God, listen.
I just played. This is the one I just played in a level 21 shot.
Oh man.
It sounds weird. It's kind of a glass cannon, but like, hear me out.
Oh, a warlock.
14 levels. College of Swords bard. 14.
Ooh, a bard paladin. Okay.
14 level College of Swords, because at that 14th level, your flourishes are free.
You can just do them just without doing
no bardic inspiration required. Flourishes are free now.
Okay. Yeah.
Hear me out. You can stack flourishes and smites, because flourishes are free actions.
Yeah.
So you also at level 14, you get up to level 9 spells. Level 9 divine smite.
And then you're still also you get
with
the aura
a
because you're going 6
flourish.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you get the 6 levels of paladin, so you get the aura still.
Yep.
Dang, okay, yeah, I see your. Oh, that's fine. That is fine, bro. That's fine.
Yeah,
let me tell you.
That's what characters he uses against
240 damage in one hit.
Yeah. Dang.
Because the character the big bad at the end of this one shot was a devil. And I didn't know that going into this, of course, because I was just a player. But I was like, I just want to run this bard paladin mixture. I've had it in the tuck for a while. I got a crit, and then it quadrupled because he was a devil. 240 damage, one hit out of here. Boom, gone. Finito.
Yep. Finito.
Finito.
Yeah. No, I could definitely see why that's fire. And the thing with the bard paladin kind of mix, I thought about like it's crazy because that's what I'm probably gonna do with this next character. I know in the video I went straight devotion, but I'm gonna multi-class him into bard, because like to me in my mind I like to think like, okay, if I was in D&D, what would I be? I would probably be a paladin bard, just because I play instruments and I'd be lifting weights, so like, I gotta be a big body bard. That's what I gotta be. So I kind of want to go that route, but I didn't know like how I would do it. Like I was thinking Valor bard, but you kind of
if you want more magic, yeah. Because I actually made a character kind of as a joke, which was like, because I was like, Paladin Bard. I was like, what is that? And I was like, if I make him evil, Oathbreaker Paladin Bard, it's literally just Kanye West.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
it's just Kanye.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it. That's Kanye West. You just make
it's Kanye.
Wow.
You literally make Kanye West.
It's Kanye. Got it. Got it.
But like usually, you'll see like with Paladin multi classes, you'll see either the Warlock or Sorcerer. You usually don't see bards, which like I feel like there's
with
a
the
lot
Hexblade. Yeah, the Hexblade.
Yeah,
combo.
exactly. Yeah.
Ooh, Hexblade.
Which is amazing. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's fire.
I know.
So I like the Hexblade. I don't want to stay on this for too long because I can talk shop all day. But I like the Hexblade. The Hexblade goes really well with I think it's Path of Vengeance Paladin, because then you get like what I think it's like eternal enemy or whatever. So then that stacks well with the Hexblade.
Yeah.
But you lose out on,
and then you also do the Hex Warrior thing. But yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
You lose out on so many spell slots though. Like after one round of combat, you are out of here.
Yeah.
Man.
I tried to Hexblade once, and my issue was I only have 2 spell slots. This is even worse than the Eldritch Knight. And we didn't get a whole lot of short rests either. The DM did not
It's
let me have
short
short
rest?
rests. Yeah, so I was just out of spell slots. And I liked it. And I picked stupid spell. Like I was doing Shatter. I'm like, that's only good for one round. Why did I do that? But yeah, no, the Hedgeplay, Warlocks are hard if you're like, especially if like you're just starting out. Because you can make a bad Warlock if you don't know what you're doing. Right? Well, like I think there's certain classes where like you're good no matter what. Like I feel like clerics, you are good probably no matter what. They're just everything that you can pick from them are just really good. Or like barbarians, you're pretty good off of those, but you can fuck up a warlock if you don't know.
Oh, absolutely. See, that's why right now with my warlock artificer, I'm like, I had to dive in the warlock for real because I'm like, oh, I need to be able to do these things. But I'm telling you, the upcoming part is going to be like, okay, I see what you're going for here.
What's the level split for you?
So it's 5-3.
Okay, so what are the two subclasses?
5 in warlock. I have. What do we do? See, let me go back into this. I'm a armor artificer, 100%.
Sick as fuck.
Because see, that's my thing. I was like, I need to be a little bit tanky, just a little. And then what did I do? Which one? See,
well, we also have a little bit of homebrew flavor on there.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of times, as like rules are written for like D&D, there's not a lot of things that really come into play when it comes from like warlocks and their patrons, and then it's kind of like this. Yeah, I just write that I sign this contract and I'm good to go, and I never see you again.
Man, no, I dive back into it. I have to.
We talk.
You talk to the patient. Yeah. That's the best kind of. Yeah, that's if you're doing it that way, I could see like the warlock being really, really fun.
Yeah,
when I played him, we didn't really do that. I didn't like.
I play him with
he's got
a pact with the Fathomless.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I like that. The Fathomless is sick. So that means that you don't, because you get the bonus action attack, you didn't have to do the homunculus, right?
So that's weird. It's
that's for the
layer.
Yeah, because like peek behind the curtain, it kind of evolved into something else than what it originally was, because we wanted to throw some homebrew on there so that it would come in the narrative. Because there was kind of this plan of like, what can I do? Because he, I think it was like after like session 1 or session 2, he was just like, he's like, I want a side goal.
Yep.
He's like, I want a side goal.
I had to, man.
And we came up with this thing that is very, and I'll say it here. If I decide I want to cut it out later, I'll cut it out later. But it's very solo leveling-y.
Pact of Tome is what I went.
Yeah.
So,
it's very
okay. So stun. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah.
So like it's kind
Artificer,
of solo leveling
in
the way of like, he doesn't get side objectives. He just has his own independent like kill counter.
I have a goal. In mind.
And
also,
then
when you
as
kill them, you get them as a pet.
So he sacrifices
souls.
the souls down, and then when he hits these benchmarks that we've discussed, he gets these homebrew rewards. Like he has a living shadow right now. That's it's always nice. With him, and it's almost
echo. It's close to an echo. But
yeah, but it has like a ring of protection type thing with it, because it gives him like a modified alert feat, and it also he's also able to send his shadow to protect other people.
Like over there. So definitely getting that Sun Jin Woo. Like
that is Sun Jin Woo. Right there.
So
that's like a spot.
Definitely what I was going for. So
that brings me to a question that I kind of wanted to ask. It doesn't have to be a rule that you've implemented already, but like, let's like workshop some shit together. If you could create your own homebrew rule, and I'll give you an example just so you can like get the wheels spinning of how you can make D&D slightly more video gamified to make combat more like engaging and more fun. It can be broken, but like this is something that you would use for like a one shot or like a short campaign, so you don't have to worry about any long-term implications.
Yeah.
But what would be that homebrew rule? Maybe you've already implemented it, maybe you've thought about it and then pulled back on it. The one that I came up with, because this is actually a twist on a question that Sam asked me during the interview I did with her, I said, I want to treat spells the same way that people treat regular weapon attacks.
Okay. And how does that?
So, like, for example,
work?
you could just shoot off 2 cantrips, because it's like regular attack and then bonus action, like second hand, or like being able to do like 1 large spell and then like a cantrip in the pocket, or even expanding your concentration to 2 spells instead of 1. So like imagine having like a green flame blade.
And wheels is turning. Look.
Imagine like green flame blade and then also having like booming blade. So that way you hit them with the green flame blade. That you get that slight little pushback, activates booming blade, pops back at you. Like or just being able to have like 2 separate cantrips and make it more cinematic, where it's like fireball in one hand, ice ball in the other hand, acid touch, things of that nature.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of do that if you're a sorcerer, right? Because you can have
with the twin spell and the quickening.
But you're saying like across the board.
Across the board.
Yeah. That would be really, really sick. And I know that like there's some classes where like I know the current Eldritch Knight, you can do a cantrip in replacement for an attack, but that's only 1 cantrip, right? You still have to do regular attacks. So that would be actually pretty sick. And like knowing the people at my table, like they would make it super cinematic. It would be a big deal. It would be a big deal.
Because the combinations would actually be pretty sick if you think about it, because like you could still, even if you extend it a little bit to like even like paladins and warlocks that attach the attacks to their weapons, they could also freehand have another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or like something like what's something like a homebrew rule that you use now, or something that you would think of like in the future, like, hey, I want to make this more cinematic and more fun.
Yeah. So I've thought about this, and I just don't know how to implement it. I actually took this kind of after watching. I was like watching how Daggerheart works, their combat system, and how like they don't really do turns. You can I don't really understand it, but I know that like it's kind of not turn based. I like the idea of like maybe like a combined attack between.
There we go, combo. Yes,
like, that's
yes.
If you do a combined attack, like I don't know, like 2 people choose to do a turn at the same time. I don't know, like you get rid of your reaction, like that. I get rid of my reaction, you get rid of your reaction, and we attack at the same time, and it's like amplify. Like you could like I don't know, automatic crit or so. I don't know how it works, but
kind of like the Marvel, kind of like the what is it, like the Capcom arcade fighter? Whenever you were combining them together,
like bro,
or like the X-Men one,
your ultimate,
ultimate, that would be sick as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
that's sick. The wheels are already spinning. I'm like,
I'm with it.
Sick.
Now, obviously, and like I said, you would have to get rid of something, and I think maybe getting rid of a reaction, I think would maybe make that viable.
Or even
it's like
you just hold if you're like, hey, I'm gonna hold my action in order to do this combination.
Okay, so I see what you mean.
What if you want to make it less punishing, you can just be like, both of you sacrifice bonus action in order to make this happen.
Yep. You sacrifice bonus action, sacrifice a reaction.
Because then you still get
your reaction.
Your spellcasters are gonna like think twice about getting rid of their reactions just because of like silvery barbs and fucking shield and all that. But bonus actions, you'd be a little bit more willing to part with.
Yeah. So for the players, the bonus action, I would. Yeah. But I think from a DM's perspective, I would allow it. I would allow it, but I'd be like, you got to give me your reaction. You got to give me your reaction, and you better hope that whoever you're doing that on gets killed, because the retaliation is gonna be crazy. But I still think that move would be fire. Like you did 2, like I don't know, a fireball and a lightning bolt at the same time.
Bro, oh my god!
Oh,
see, there goes that Zuko. Zuko is right there, bro.
Oh,
Look, Zuko and Avatar together. Like
I want long range smites. I said it.
Long range smite. Put that on that
arrow, bro. I think you can't do that now. I think you can throw a weapon and it could be a smite now. I think. right?
No, I want smited blickies. I want holy bullets. I want fucking.
Okay,
Listen, I tell you, you gonna catch his rifle.
Crazy.
I told you gonna catch his rifle. That's what he said.
Just imagine, just like a holy priest, just two godly revolvers in the top. Just come on,
just pull out the toolies and just
the mouse tools.
Yeah,
the Lord said to bless you real. That would be.
That would be pretty sick,
man.
Because Zephyr, because it just doesn't work. Because Zephyr Strike for Rangers doesn't even do that. It's close, but it's not. It just, man. Just let me throw the smite on a gun. That would be sick. It would be broken. It would be completely broken. I will never allow it if I'm DMing.
But you can ask permission from another DM.
But if somebody lets me get that shit off, bro, I'm gonna be a problem.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this for sure. No, I feel that the combo attack is definitely the lines I would go with. Because I'm just
I got holy water dipped bullets, dude. It's I'm out here.
All the vampires ever, for sure. All right, so I'm gonna bring this back in here. We already kind of talked about who you're watching as content creators and stuff right now. So I'm gonna ask you this one: which do you prefer more? Do you prefer being a player or do you prefer being a DM?
That's a good question.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think I think from looking, I really like creating characters. Like that's my favorite thing about D&D is creating the characters. Like sometimes it's not even play. Like I just like to create characters and then test them out. But the thing is, like once I'm actually in a playing experience, I do like DMing. Like actual playing, I like DMing just because like I'm a storyteller, and so in the best position when I'm at the DM table or the DM side of the table.
I feel that.
But to satisfy my favorite part of DMing, my favorite part of D&D, I have to be a player because I like creating characters.
I feel that. I feel that.
Drop a bad guy in as a creative player.
So that's what I did. So so this is so I have what I did in the last campaign too was I just straight up put in a character, and I know that this is frowned upon, but I knew this and I did a lot of research on it, and in order to make sure that it wasn't going to impede on the player. So what I did is I made a monk because I was like, man, I really want to try this like Kinsei monk. I just think monks are fucking sick, and and I want to make it, but I'm the DM, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. So what I did is I made him mute, like his background made it to where like he vowed to like never speak, and he doesn't make any of the decisions for the team, and I made it to where like he can't kill like the main boss if we're fighting. I just wanted to make the character.
Oh, I was talking about on the other side.
I know.
Yeah.
But what it did is it allowed me to still be a player, kind of obviously with some caveats.
Yeah.
And it kind of helps with, because this was my first time DMing. It made me not think of, and I think a lot of DMs like have this problem where they think it's like me versus player, and maybe putting in your own NPC, if you do it correctly, can offset that because now you're involved, like you're as invested in the story.
That's the spiritual guide. I think that's because we had a lot of new players. I dropped in spiritual guide. Spiritual guide does not take part in combat.
Okay.
He will not save you. He will help you if you guys are lost a little bit. He has a little bit of knowledge about the surrounding areas, just in case you guys get into a point where you're stuck, just out of like, because there's a lot of inexperience at the table.
Yeah.
So I did spiritual guide, but spiritual guide was, because we didn't record it, I can talk about it. Spiritual guide was also
man, the biggest trap.
Damn.
The biggest trap.
Okay, I vow, this is the last time I discussed this campaign that did not get recorded.
He made me flip.
So the whole campaign premise was, it was a Dante's Inferno style trip through Avernus. So they played as their created characters, but their created characters had died untimely deaths, some too soon, some got tricked out of their lives. So their souls went down to Avernus or hell. Then they were given the opportunity to go through Avernus on this kind of like epic like journey, almost like Dante did to go get Beatrice's soul back. So they would go through each of the rings of hell, and instead of like the Avernus, like infinite rings of hell, it was like the Dante's Inferno 7 rings that were all themed around like the 7 deadly sins. They would go through there, and their spiritual guide during this whole time was, they thought that it was like, because in Dante's Inferno, he had the poet Virgil. Instead, they had my version of Virgil, which was really just Asmodeus in disguise.
Okay.
So the entire time they think they're just going through hell to get their souls back, but what they're really doing is stopping a coup that was happening against Asmodeus.
Yeah.
So they think
he was like the BBEG. He was like the big bad guy the whole time.
So by the end they had, so pretty much what I did was every time they got through a ring there was a boss, and then after they killed the boss he would drop this corrupted item. The corrupted item is the fun part. So everybody's like, ooh, I want the item. I want the item. I want the item.
Yeah.
So that was kind of locking them into hell, because now they have these corrupted items that is also corrupting them.
Yeah.
So then by the time they got in the end, they expected this really big boss fight, which they got the scene before. So they expect to get up there and then either get their souls back or boss fight. It was actually neither. So when they got up there, it was just Asmodeus, like the seat was empty. They just see Virgil walk up, transform into Asmodeus and sit on his throne.
And sit down.
And then he just
face.
presents them with these giant like mirrors. Each person has their own mirror. And he's like, look, you guys have 2 options. You guys have now created a vacuum because you have taken out these barons of hell that had the nerve to try to usurp me. So you guys can take over their rings of hell because of the items that you guys have acquired and just be barons of hell. Or you can go through your mirror, you'll leave the vacuum open in hell, and the consequences of that, who knows? Or you can go through your mirror with these corrupted items, take them out of hell, take them into your worlds, and eventually you will destroy the world because of this corrupted item.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's sick though. That's sick.
It tricked everyone.
What'd y'all pick? What'd you guys do?
None of those things. They fucking killed each other.
They killed each other?
Listen.
They broke each other's...
The way it was supposed to go didn't happen because of this quote. I know you want to kill me more than I want to kill you.
So there was
Well, why didn't you just go? Why didn't you guys kill the guy?
There was a sub-story. There's a bit of context.
There's
a bit of context. So throughout this story, naturally, 2 players just kind of created this feud in which they hated each other. And they told each other at the first opportunity, I'm killing you dead.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just going to happen. I'm getting you the fuck out of here first opportunity.
Somebody decided to use Fireball quite a bit too.
Yeah, just
Fireball,
without no remorse, hurting everybody.
Fireball. And we're just like, we don't like you now. We don't like you.
He went pure evil. I'm talking Hand of Vecna, Eye of Vecna. I was giving out powerful shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when they got there, Al's character was the only one who didn't turn evil. And he was also good enough that he was able to get Zariel's sword from when she was an angel.
Okay, yeah.
So he stayed good. So he, in his head, was like, I can't let these guys leave. I'm going to have to do something about it, because if they go back to their worlds, they're going to destroy their own worlds. But he also had to think about going back to his world, because the part that I didn't tell them until somebody brought it up is that the mirrors just work. So you can go through somebody else's shit and destroy their world instead of your own. And nobody would have known about that except for one of the characters broke. So Al's character broke, the one who was the most evil in our group, he broke his mirror. He was like, you don't get to go home. Fuck that.
Yeah, you're
too
not
bad. You're too far gone.
Yeah. You have too many items.
So they started fighting, and he lost focus on the guy that he wanted to kill this entire time, because he was like, I hate you. First chance I get, I'm killing you. That guy went through his mirror and was like, fuck it, I'm out. And then before he could follow him through that mirror, Al also broke that one. So he couldn't get his revenge. So then him and Al are fighting, and then he gets the idea to go into Al's world and just destroy everything in that one.
His favorite thing to talk about is how he destroyed my world.
He did it.
He went to Al's village and just straight cloud of death just ruined the place.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Eye of Vecna, arm of Vecna.
Yeah.
And then I was like, how far am I gonna let this go? And we weren't recording it, so I was like, okay. And I was like, so by the time Al got there, his character's wife and kid had ran out like, oh my god, somebody's like tearing apart the village. And then this man did the finger of death to Al's.
No. Oh, he didn't give a damn. He was actually
no, bro. He was evil for real.
Evil as fuck.
He was really that evil.
Jeez.
No man, woman, or child was safe in that village.
Yeah,
he decimated it. And all I did was describe the village. I was like, yeah, it's a village. It's like this small town. There's like a church in the middle. There's a well. They have like some vendors and stuff. It looks like it's like a normal Sunday. It's nice outside. And he just went through and decimated it. And then it ended so well because they both just took each other out, and it was this really cool thing that didn't get recorded, and they keep bringing it up. But like now that I talk about it,
I had to go back.
I mean, I can definitely understand why you would reference that so many times. That story sounds crazy.
I had to go back and be a general to Asmodeus. He flipped me. I was good the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the part I didn't mention. He lost. Al died during that fight with the dude who turned super evil. And when he got sent back to hell, Asmodeus was like, look, I'll cut you a deal. I'll send you back up there to get your revenge, but you are now like my first lieutenant in hell. You are my second hand. So he got to go back up there.
Right? That's the turning point, right?
Yeah. So he got to go back up there, full demonic, locked and loaded, kind of like Dante from Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Death Domain Cleric at that point. And I was just like, oh.
We switched the subclass and everything. Like,
Yep.
We were like, your old spells are gone. Now you have these ones, like, full flip.
That's crazy. That's sick, though. That is sick.
It was peak.
Yeah, I also set a really fucking high bar, though. Because
that
was their first campaign.
Be at that level forever now.
That was their first campaign, so they were like,
what got
we need more of this. And I'm just
like, oh, come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. But yeah, so, oh man, yeah. So I prefer being a character also. I like the character. Clark got the DM thing on lock because the way he's storied, nah. Like he said, y'all are storytellers. I just like to okay, how I'm gonna play off of your story and I'm gonna do these things. I'm gonna keep on, hey, you have your story, but this is where I branch off over here. So I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that completely.
So we're a little bit over time. So I want to rapid fire a few questions, just kind of like front of brain stuff. Just do those. We'll do some closeouts. You can do some promo and down some stuff you're working on, and then we'll get out of here. Is that cool with you?
All right.
Like 10, 15 minutes. All right, cool. Yeah, let's just rapid fire some questions. Because you're a music guy, so now we get to talk music, because me and Al are also music people. Not musically inclined, but we do enjoy it. But,
Ooh.
Top 3 rap albums this year. Front of brain, you don't think about it too hard. I'll get...
Well, he's like a
bitch. I know. Fuck. Okay, so I like the Clips album.
Oh,
Clips
of course.
really good.
Yes.
Let God sort them out. Absolutely.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really like R&B, and so but Giveon, that was it.
Yeah, Giveon. Yeah.
Giveon. Yeah. His album, amazing. Not like, I don't know if you guys heard it. Just listen to Numb.
No, it's good.
Just listen to Numb. When I first heard that song, I listened to it like nonstop for like 2 weeks. Like that's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Jeez,
it just came out. I fucking love that song.
Album is absolutely amazing.
I feel you.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I actually really like Justin Bieber's album. Like that album is fucking fire.
Bieber with the
Justin Bieber.
All right, we like it.
That album is
okay.
So yeah, the Clips album, Giveon and Justin Bieber. Those are my favorite. I actually did not really like and Tyler, the Creator, he's one of my favorite artists. I did not like
the last album.
The last album.
Oh, Don't Tap the Glass.
Yeah, I'm not.
I feel you. I feel you on that one. I feel you.
There's like 2 songs on there that are in my rotation, but those are the ones that are more like his classic kind of like futuristic R&B sound that he does. But like besides that, I agree with you. For me, clips. Clips like God Sort 'Em Out, of course. God Does Like Ugly Jid. And Alfredo 2.
I need to listen to that.
Alfredo 2. Alfredo 2.
I listened to
crazy.
Alfredo 2 was good
That's
too,
crazy.
dude.
Alfredo 2 is so good.
That is up there.
And all of those were like back to back to back to back. I was like, oh my God.
We had a good run of albums for a little bit during the summer. I might have to
Solid.
replace my Justin Bieber one with the Freddie Gibbs one. I might have
Absolutely. Freddie and
to. That
Alchemist.
was a good album. I forgot about that.
Absolutely. Al, go ahead, throw it up there.
Man, all right. So definitely, I mean, we already said this. Let God Sort 'Em Out. That's going to be number one.
Yeah,
for sure. I got to give it to Kendrick. Kendrick has been in rotation, still in rotation.
GNX was last year.
Well,
that was last year. I was about to say that was last year.
I'm still bumping.
Okay.
Ooh. Here we go. I'm going to. You said from this year though. All right, I'm gonna switch it up. Metro Boomin presents A Futuristic Summer.
Oh, I couldn't disagree more.
Listen,
I haven't heard of it, so I wouldn't know.
It took me back to like everything that I was listening to, and
that's that 5-year age difference right there.
Oh yeah, listen, because like Futuristic Summer, I don't know, I liked it. I did like it. So that's just me. Those are my three. That's what I'm going with. Kendrick staying on. I don't care what you say.
If I had to give an honorable mention, I'd have to go. What was it? 2 Chainz, Larry June, the project they did.
That one was pretty good.
You know I love 2 Chainz. You know I love 2 Chainz. First of all, 2 Chainz is my guy. He's my guy. My guy. I feel that. Okay,
that's pretty good.
That's
like
every
for him,
mood.
That's like not really a style that he usually does. Like, yeah, man, that was a good album.
I can now.
Also, I like Jordan Lucas's album. I listen to that shit. I like that.
Really? That's it. That was a sleeper. That was a sleeper.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel it. I'll give it to you.
Next question. Top 3 anime of this year.
Ooh.
This year. Gosh, okay.
Because we have had some fucking bangers this year.
Bangers. Also, I got my ticket for Demon Slayer, so I don't care. I'm going to go see that on Thursday.
I'm really liking Gachi Akuta right now. In fact, I literally dropped the song today.
Yeah.
Referencing Ruda.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Gachi Akuta is good. I didn't know anything about like the manga before watching it, and then I did some research after watching the first episode. And their power system is one of the coolest like power systems I've ever heard of, like ever. Like it's just a really cool concept.
It's refreshing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm liking Dan and Dan, and they're both out right now at the same time, which is cool. Right now, anime fans are living. We are eating.
For sure. For sure.
And fuck, I really do like Kaiju 8 just because the main character is, he's our age. That's sick as fuck. Like,
there we
go. See that a lot. Kafka's us, like that's us, right? So I might have to go with those 3, but they're all at the same time. So I feel like that's a cop out. Like, what else came out this year?
Nah, bro. That's
so Windbreaker Solo Leveling came out this year. I guess we can project a little bit because I think Black Clover is supposed to be coming back if that didn't get pushed back again.
It is supposed to come out.
That's who we cosplayed for DreamCon. We had a group of Black Bulls.
Yeah, Asta, Yami.
That's sick. Yeah. Let me go through literally going through my songs to tell me what came out this year. Yeah, I liked MHA, the Vigilantes. I did like that.
Oh, yeah.
Slept on. I kept on telling them, I was like, watch it, please watch it.
I did a whole segment about it on one of the podcast episodes. I was like, why is no one talking about this?
Nobody was talking about that shit. And then Fire Force was pretty good. I'm actually probably still going to go with the 3 that I said, though. Like, I did really like, I'm really liking Gachi Kuda, Dan and
mine's a little bit different than that, though. Like, there's a little bit of crossover when it comes to Gachi Kuda. I think Dan to Dan's in there, but I don't want to have the exact same list. So I'm going to swap out Dan to Dan with Solo Leveling. And then I'm going to go Windbreaker. I'm going to go Windbreaker.
I have never watched Windbreaker. Now I know that this kind of
You
makes
got
me
a
sound
song
like a
about
fraud. Literally, I know. Hey, this kind of makes me a fraud. I understand that. Kind of makes me a fraud. I've never watched it, but I'm telling you,
it is so
Please.
good, and it's so like refreshing because it gives like it's rare that an anime can touch both sides of your brain.
Yep.
Because you have the side of like, I just want to see them whoop ass, and there's plenty of that. Like it is just straight
I'm
hands.
trying to see some hands. Yeah.
Yep.
Hands, feet, headbutts, all of it, just going. And then there's the other part where like he's learning to be accepted by people because he's always been an outcast. And then they also have this very colorful cast of characters that are all outsiders in their own way, and they all banded together just because they go to the same school and they want to whoop ass. So like you get almost a little bit slice of lifey at some points, but then you also get straight some of the best fight scenes because there's no... I think not every fight needs magic because the blurring effects and all that other stuff, nah, they were just throwing hands. And these are just teenagers and middle schoolers just beating the shit out of each other.
See, the problem with me, I'm going to tell you why I think that I haven't watched this, because I have a bad, and I should not do this. I understand that, but I just do. I have a bad, assumption or connotation because I did not like Tokyo Revengers at all.
This is what Tokyo Revengers was supposed to be.
Tokyo Revengers wishes
100%.
Okay.
It wishes
the
it
main
was
character.
Listen,
I've gone on this rant before.
I like Tokyo Revengers.
I've gone on this rant
listen,
before.
I'm with you. I am with you. You got it. You understand.
What did I say last time? I was like, because it was a clip that went like semi-viral. It was like a couple thousand views on TikTok where I was just like, the main character of Tokyo Revengers is a bitch in the start, he's a bitch in the middle, and he's a bitch at the end. He ain't never gonna defend his friends. He ain't never gonna jump out of character. He showed you who he was, and you just didn't pay attention because he, from season 1 to season 3, just does not learn a lesson.
Yeah, he's the worst, dude.
Bro.
Yeah, no,
it is the worst. Yeah, see, that's the thing with Windbreakers. It's exactly what you wanted from Tokyo Revengers. Like, bro, come on, like
he's your type of character. He's your Sasuke. He's your Vegeta. He's like, except for imagine if Sasuke and Vegeta were actually like main character A.
The main character.
Like those are main character Bs. But imagine if like you get all of those same personality traits in a main character A.
Yep.
You
and
sold me.
Still
That's all you need, man. That's all I needed. So you can open up with that. I'm in.
That's what I'm in. That's what I'm talking
crazy.
about.
I might watch that shit today.
Oh no, absolutely. You could shoot us a message later and be like, "Damn, you was right," because it's that good.
100%. All right, let me get my 3 in. And Clark, you're not gonna like this one. It's not my number 1, but it's still on there, and it has a long name. Clark hates a long name animes. But I'm telling you, because of what it was, I liked it. And it was I was reincarnated as a 7th prince, so I can take my timing perfect, or make my take my time perfecting my magic ability.
That's a paragraph.
I'm sorry, I messed up the time.
That's a whole paragraph.
Whatever. Listen, this kid gets reincarnated as a prince with a like unlimited magic hat, basically, and he wants to learn all the magic. He doesn't care if it's good or evil magic. And in that process, he ends up going against good and evil. And he's still like, oh, I've learned this now. Let me show you my counter for this. So there's that one. That's out the way. The second one is The Water Magician. And then
I've heard that's good. I haven't watched it, but I've heard that one's
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then the last one is Cleavitis, however you say it.
I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's on there, and I was just like, oh, a hero basically becomes a subject of a evil being.
Okay.
And
the premise it does sound pretty cool. You're an anime though. Those are the obscure animes.
No, Al's our anime.
You are an anime guy. Hey, I defer to you.
The anime
I
guy.
defer to you.
He's the anime guy. We get our recommendations from him. He is our credibility when it comes to anime. He is that guy.
You'll run time to be on me then, because he goes deep into like the crates of the obscure shit.
See, all right, well, we gonna have to link with him next. That's what's happening.
We'll talk after. Sure. We gotta collab on something, whether it's D&D or just get you guys on a full podcast episode. We gotta figure something out.
Yeah, I mean, after you told me that you were describing the campaign that wasn't aired, I was like,
you locked them in.
I might be hitting them up later to see if we might be to collab with stuff. I was literally thinking that. I was literally going to be like, hey, let's
lock them in.
Yeah, I'm in because that story sounds fucking sick.
I got some Halloween. We got some Halloween spooky shit planned. I can't talk about it over here.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Just saying.
All right, let's get into these outros. We've been going for a little bit now. Tell the people where they can find you. Tell them if there's anything upcoming. Tell them about the newest stuff dropping. Tell them about some stuff to expect in the future. What do you want us to know?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I mean, you can find me at Austin Simmon. You'll pretty much on any platform you'll end up finding my music content. And then as far as D&D is concerned, Get WREKD without the E before the D. So it's WREKD. And those are on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And as far as future projects are concerned, I'm starting to do like long form content with like making builds. And so I'll be on the lookout for that. I literally dropped one at midnight last night. So and I think that's it. All
right, cool. For us, by the time this is out, the second of the 3-part season finale for Dungeons & Dragons Astral Odyssey will be out. We've already recorded the finale, so you guys can expect that soon after. By the time you see this, it'll probably be in the middle between those two things. We are not ready to talk about the thing that comes after. We've talked about it a little bit, the Let's Be Superheroes thing that which again we'll talk.
See that sit up? He was ready.
Okay,
he was ready. He was like, wait.
Nah, we got some heat coming.
Absolutely.
Sick. And I'm making it a point. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch because this campaign that you guys just did isn't like super long, right? It's like
so we separated into arcs for that reason. So like it's the first season has like the precursor and then the main arc. So you could really start at episode 4 or 5 and then just go to the current timeline. And then we even have like a recap. Yeah.
I think it's important because when we get Terry Lightning Brown.
Terry Lightning Brown,
that man right there is the reason for a lot of things happening. And we're just like, bruh.
He's the domino. He's the domino.
100%. So go watch that.
We have all of those things. We uploaded the one shot that I DM'd for Classic Sam that's already up on the channel. That's the one where they're trapped in the toy store and then the toys come to life and they become action figures. Really fun one. If you guys haven't seen that, go ahead and check out the channel for those. Thank you so much, Austin, for coming.
Bro, absolutely.
This is
great.
Cool. This is cool. Yeah.
We gotta stop. I'm trying to hit this record button so we can really talk because we got some stuff coming up.
We gonna get out of here, yo.
We got some stuff coming up, and we gotta work on something, man. Absolutely. All of their links will be down in the description. There will also be a little card so you can click on that and go straight to their channel. Check out their content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on Chillin with Party Podcast. Peace.
Hey.